Yo, grandchildren! I am glad to welcome you to the new episode of this war of mine. In this video, we will continue to heal Max and develop in our shelter, board up walls and build new buildings. We will also visit a new location and get a lot of necessary and useful resources there. In this episode, our hideout will be visited by several guests, and it will be a really interesting and useful meeting. I will be very happy if you subscribe to my channel. I will thank you by placing your nickname on the sign in the world of Walheim. By the way, a very cool and interesting episode will be released very soon. And now we are getting ready for the night out again. There are a bunch of new locations, and this time Marco will do the same. And we'll put the rest to bed. I hope this night will be quiet. I wish you a pleasant viewing, grandchildren. We are starting. I will play it safe and go to new locations next time, so now I will go to the already visited location. Shelled Cottage. Let's go here. This time, in order to save one slot, I will not take anything with me, especially since last time I cleared all the rubble, opened all the doors and cabinets, so I won't need any tools. Last time I put almost all the things from this location in the refrigerator, so I'll take what I need and run away from here. We collect the remaining items and take them to our refrigerator. It's time to start thinking about food, so let's take it first. We will also need water for cooking. We also take it away. And we fill the rest of the slots in our backpack with components, boards, and so on. The bandages are very valuable, so I will take them in order to exchange them for some things in the future. I try to play carefully, so I hope they don't come in handy. Now let's quickly examine the location again and finish this night. Day 3, we have the following plans for it. First, we need to improve the stove in order to save fuel when cooking. You also need to feed all the characters and make a few improvements. We weren't raided, that's great news. I improved the stove in order to save fuel in the future. And create fuel for cooking from books. In the future, when we have an axe, we can get it by destroying furniture. And create 4 servings of food at once, with a margin for the future. Well, we feed the Marin right away. We look at crafting, and there are almost no components for anything. merchant came to us. It's just awesome, because we can exchange 2 extra bandages. This is a great event. I'm glad that he came so on time. So we definitely need drugs to cure Max. And by the way, we have a diamond that we can exchange, but unfortunately this is not enough. Let's try to give him herbs, since we don't plan to make cigarettes and medicines, at least in the near future. Make a deal. I will also exchange extra bandages for materials such as components, boards, and spare parts. We start with the exchange for components. One bandage is enough for exactly 27 components. In principle, it's normal, it suits me. We exchange. For the second bandage, we buy boards and some components. Deal. And we will also exchange master keys, because I don't see much use in them for me. Deal, we won't be able to exchange anything else, and we don't need anything else. In general, I am satisfied. We send Max to take medicine. I will hope that these herbal medicines will help him. The main task is to board up all the breaks in the house. This is necessary in order to reduce the chance of raiders entering the house. According to this, we plug holes. We also feed Max and put him back to sleep. We also create the last board up and forget about it forever. While Marin is working, we send Marco to have lunch. Great, we were able to feed all the inhabitants, which means that the first stage of survival is going as it should. Marin is again sent for his workplace. There is practically nothing of the crafts available to us. This is of course sad, but there is nothing to be done about it. But only one board is missing. Nothing new, so we continue to complete the tasks. We end the day, because there is nothing else we can do, but I remember that we only lack boards for most crafts, so now it is necessary to collect them. This time I think I should go to the garage. In this location it will be possible to exchange things, so we will take the last bandages with us. This location is just as safe as the Shelled Cottage, but the advantage here is that you can bargain here. We will, as always, act according to the method of folding all the loot into one place. Someone scrawled on the wall. No more hiding. We meet in heaven. For now, we put all the components and items in this pile, then we will move it all to a more convenient place. Let's try to exchange with this guy. I need an axe and a saw. We'll try to exchange a bandage for these tools. He does not want to exchange, so we need to come up with something. We take with us everything we can take and go try to exchange with him again. Great, we were just missing one tobacco. Deal. Great, now we're going to cut the grate and make our way to the second half of this location. It's not possible to completely pick up everything at once, so we'll pick it up and put everything in one pile later. Great, sorry to realize that the saw is disposable, it upset me a little. There's a note. Sophia, we took your jewelry. I am so sorry. We have to pay the boatman who'll smuggle us out. We can't wait any longer. I'll make it up to you 100 times. Leon. We will post all the resources here. There is practically nothing of value in this location, but I am satisfied with the huge number of boards, materials, and spare parts. We pick up the remaining loot and go to put it in our closet. This is the amount and variety of loot we managed to collect. Now let's collect all the essentials. I remind you that we only need a tree, however, we also pick up spare parts. I decided to take all the same a few components just in case. Well, it's time to end the night and return to the shelter. Thank God that night was also calm, but Max did not get better, at least they didn't tell me about it. We send Marco to sleep, he is tired after a night outing. Since we have an axe, now we can dismantle furniture and get fuel and wood from it. I was wrong, all the same, the drugs worked and now Max has moved from the sick state to the slightly sick state. This is just great news, there is very little time left before a full recovery. We begin to dismantle furniture for wood and fuel. Wow, very good resources. With the rest of the furniture we do the same. Someone knocked, I wonder what kind of people they are.
We live several blocks from here. We saw that you took refuge in this building, and since we're supposed to be neighbors, we decided to pay you a visit and say hello. We brought you some vegetables from our garden. Enjoy.
Wow, this happens very rarely. I was expecting some kind of catch, but I actually got vegetables. Thanks Suhu, I won't forget this. Continue dismantling furniture. It remains to dismantle the last cabinet and table in the treehouse. Everything is taken apart. It's time to build something, because we have a lot of resources. Meanwhile, Marco rested and woke up. Let's start with the rainwater collector line. We will need water for cooking, moonshine, as well as for growing vegetables in the future, so this is a very important resource. Let Marco do it while we create something else. Since we have a source of water, why don't we make a moonshine still? This will be a good commodity for the merchant, and with its help we will be able to exchange and receive valuable resources, components and spare parts for us. We will immediately make a water filter and leave it in our collector to get drinking water from the rain. Unfortunately, we don't have sugar yet, but now we can collect it and create moonshine from it. I think that for now there is no need to build a herbal workshop, so let's save these resources for something more suitable. We lack only one component to create a garden bed and other buildings. It's very sad, because we could already create it, but alas. Next time, I'll be more careful in counting our resources. We broke the chair, but unfortunately not a single component fell out of it. Now we are without a chair. You cannot thank me, my inhabitants of this shelter. To improve the metal workbench, we also lack components and spare parts. It's a pity, grandchildren, it's a pity. Well then, let's create another water filter. There will be at least something useful. Unfortunately, grandchildren, this episode comes to an end. I sincerely thank you for watching, and also thank you for supporting me, putting likes and commenting on the videos. I am very interested in reading the comments. I would also like to thank my 5 followers. Know you are the best and you are in my heart. All the best, grandchildren, see you very soon. They will be really soon. Goodbye.